Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I have another Keto Egg Fast video for you guys, but this video is gonna look a little different than the ones that I've had in the past. I am not gonna be showing you exactly what I ate day 1 through 5 of the egg fast, because I already have a ton of those videos of meals, recipes, my results. I also have a video of the rules of the egg fast and what to expect. So I have a playlist of all my egg fast videos. So if you are looking for videos where I show you what I eat, then I'm going to link that playlist at the end of this video and also in the description box below. But this video, I just wanted to give you my results after the 5 days, and also kind of share some of the struggles that I had of getting back on track. So if you didn't catch any of my recent videos, I shared that I fell off track for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I allowed my food addiction to take control of me again. And the keto egg fast always helps me get back on track. But there's a process to it, and especially when I go that long, 2 weeks, of losing all control. Getting back on track it's a struggle. We have to fight through the hard in order to get to that place of, control, of getting that control back. So I just kind of wanted to share just a few thoughts about what I went through, jumping back over that hump to get back to the keto life. So that is what this video is, and I'm gonna share my results with you guys at the end, so definitely stick around because they're really good. But I did share in my last video how much I gained from 2 weeks of losing control. I gained 16 pounds in 2 weeks. And if you didn't catch that video yet, I just kind of talk about, what addiction truly looks like. I've lived with food addiction my entire life. I have struggled with obesity from as far back as I can remember. And this is just something that I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life. But you know what? This journey is teaching me so many things about how to manage it and control it. And each time I fall down, it makes me a little bit stronger. It's in those hard moments, it's in those times that we fall down and then get back up and rise again that we grow and we change and we just get stronger. So embrace the hard, guys. Embrace the falls. I know they hurt. I know they're painful, but as long as you get back up and you get back on track, they're going to make you stronger and you're going to come out a winner. I also show how long it took me to get back into ketosis, and I use my Keto Mojo to test that. If you're doing keto and you don't have a Keto Mojo, I highly recommend getting one. I got mine on Amazon. I'll link that below, but it tests your ketones and your glucose through your blood. So the ketone strips only work in the beginning of your keto journey. The Keto Mojo you can use throughout because it tests it through the blood. Very simple to use and very accurate. So I definitely recommend getting one. So I also share how long it took me to get back into ketosis. So before we get into the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe and join my YouTube family. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables, and it's growing, and it just makes my heart so happy that we can all come together, our little weight loss community, and just be there for each other and support each other. Not everyone does keto, although the majority of people in that group are keto, but we all just have the same goal, and that's just to get healthy mentally and physically. And we don't want to do it alone. We want to do it together. So that link is below if you want to join us over there as well. All right, guys, let's get into the video. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I want to visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I want to visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? All right, guys, so it is April 1st, and it's the first day of the Keto Egg Fast. The last couple of weeks have been super rough. I let my addiction just take control of me. I mean, complete control. Right now, I feel bloated. I feel gross. I am just like, I'm very much up on the scale and I'm ready to get back on track. You know, it doesn't matter the mistakes that we made in the past. What matters is that we get back up and do what we know is right. And that is what I plan to do. That's why I always resort back to the Keto Egg Fast, because it is a fantastic tool that is going to help me get back on track and get me to that place of eating to live rather than living to eat. And that is why I use that. And especially right now when I just lost control for 2 whole weeks. And I haven't done that in a really long time. And now I know why, because I feel like crap. So no more excuses. It's time to get back on track. But the way that I feel right now, I'm so tired. I have no energy. I feel so bloated. My clothes are so tight. And I'm about to go check my ketones and my glucose, which my glucose is usually always good no matter what I eat, which is great. But my ketones, I know I'm not in ketosis. I mean, obviously the way that I've been eating the last couple of weeks, okay? No shocker. But we're gonna see how long it takes me to get back into ketosis with the lovely Keto Egg Fast. Okay, I'm about to go make some hard-boiled eggs and some chocolate mix, and we're gonna get this done. All right, guys, so I just finished my first meal. It was 10:30 when I ate. But as far as how I'm feeling, I am so irritable. I have no energy. I feel just blah. And after 2 weeks of eating whatever I wanted and feeding that addiction and just stress eating, you know, I have a 5-year-old and 2-year-old twins. And so my life can be very chaotic at times. And today just happens to be a bad day, a very stressful day. And all I want to do is eat. All I want to do is stress eat, because that's what I have done for the last 2 weeks. And so I got back into that routine, you know, eating the American Standard Diet and just that old lifestyle, that old person I used to be that I don't ever want to be again. You know, she came alive again these last 2 weeks. And today I'm having a hard time because I do want to stress eat, and all I can eat is eggs. And that is exactly why I love to do the Keto Egg Fast, because it brings me back. You know, it gets me back into reality. I don't want to overeat eggs. I mean, it's just the last thing I want to do. So I'm forced to control it. I'm forced to control my emotional eating. And I'll push through. I'm not going to fall away from it. I'm not going to fail on this. But as far as emotions and as far as like the keto flu and, you know, sugar withdrawal and everything like that, right now I'm just feeling very irritable and just no energy. But I don't have any headaches yet or anything. I'm not sure if I will get headaches. It's usually I do. And it's crazy. It's just crazy what sugar does to our bodies. We don't need it, right? Like, we just don't need it. And I totally changed clothes because I'm cold. It's like 40 degrees and it's rainy outside and I'm just cold. Spring in Maine. I'm so ready for the nice weather. But anyway, I changed into a sweatshirt because I'm cold. All right, hang in there because I'm trying to. Day 1 sucks. All right, guys, so it is 4:19 and oh my gosh, I spent the entire day feeling irritated and tired and sluggish, but mostly irritated. I snapped at my kids all day long and like anything would set me off. This is not the person that I want to be. And when I feed my addiction like that for 2 whole weeks, and then I just cut it out again, it's like my body is like, no, you know, like you don't want to get rid of it. You don't want to give it up. And then it fights back. And I become like this monster. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. So day 1, not fun. And yeah, it's only going to go uphill from here though. So just get the hard part out of the way, push through it, fight through it, do what you can to just get through those hard moments and remember this feeling. Like this is what I'm going to hold on to. I'm going to remember this feeling because I don't want to feel it again. I don't want to feel this again. And it's not worth it. I love food and I love the way that I feel while I'm eating it. But what does that last? It lasts like what, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, you know, depending on what I'm eating. And then you feed that addiction. So then you just want more and more and more and more. And it's just, oh, it's horrible. It's so horrible. But it's really important to just sit back and analyze the situation and realize how you feel in the moment and how you felt when you were feeding that addiction. And oh, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't want to feel this again though. Day one sucks and it can go away. Okay, I have to go eat eggs. Oh, good morning, guys. I survived day one. We are on day two, and yesterday was rough, and I feel really good this morning. I have to say that it just feels really good to wake up in the morning and know that you didn't do anything wrong last night. You know, you don't wake up with that guilt. Oh, just that feeling of just feeling so disappointed in yourself that you blew it again and you just have to start over again. And I love not feeling that. And, you know, it brought back those feelings of just feeling proud of myself. And last night I got the headaches. The headaches came and it didn't matter what I took. Nothing was getting rid of them. Oh, the dreaded sugar withdrawal just brought on the headaches and the irritability and oh my gosh, just all the crappy symptoms. So hopefully today's better. Day one was really hard. Moving on to day two. And yeah, you can probably see the drawing in back of me. That's Ozzy's drawing that he made for me. Daddy traced his body. That's his actual body. So he wanted me to hang it up in my office. Well, that's my boy. So it's become artwork, my office decor. So anyway, so yeah, feel really good this morning. I hope that the worst part is over. I hope that I don't have another day of feeling crappy or just really struggling with emotional eating. I'm sure that I will a little bit. It's not just gonna go away just like that, but I'm heading in the right direction and we're gonna do this. We're gonna crush it. April is gonna be freaking amazing. And yeah, I'm actually gonna I'm finishing my coffee right now. I'm gonna start getting ready for a workout that Val is putting on her channel for everybody that's on the Beast Mode Challenge, or if you just wanna work out, Val has some great videos. She is so freaking awesome. If you haven't checked her out yet, you need to. I'm gonna go do one of her workouts today. I have some things going on today, which is gonna be a great distraction for me too. We just got to keep pushing through. We just got to keep fighting through and remember how crappy we feel when we eat those foods, and we don't want to keep feeling that. Oh, all right. Let's crush day two. All right, so day two was definitely a lot better, but I had some things going for me today. My husband took the kids out of the house pretty much all day long. I got an hour workout in this morning with Val, Coach Val. Also, the teams were picked for Derek Sterney's Steps Challenge, April Steps Challenge, and I got to see who's on my team. And then the lovely Carolyn Sophia, her baby shower was at 2 o'clock. So I had a lot of things to distract me. And now that things have calmed down, I'm starting to feel irritable again, and I'm starting to get headaches again, but definitely not as bad as yesterday. But I just made myself a couple chaffles, just some plain cheesy crispy chaffles. And yeah, I actually have a video on my channel showing you 7 different ways that I eat my chaffles. Also show you how I make my chaffle mix and how I make my chaffles. So if you haven't caught that video, I'll put it in the description box below, because chaffles are a lifesaver when you're doing the egg fast and when you're doing keto or low carb in general. They are a great bread replacement. Seriously, if you haven't had a chaffle, you are missing out. Eat chaffles. But anyway, today is definitely a lot better than yesterday. So that is really good, because now I know things are just gonna keep getting better and I'm gonna keep feeling better. I did weigh in this morning, and after one day of doing the egg fast, and whew, I can't believe how much I lost in just one day. So make sure you tune in to my results at the end of this video, because I'm excited to see how much I lose total in the 5 days on this egg fast. Because the water weight's going away, baby. All right, we'll see if I struggle with anything else this week. All right, guys, so I am almost done day 3, and I feel a ton better than I did. So really, it only took me 3 days to get back. I'm not 100% back mentally, but I will be very soon. And that is why I love the egg fast, because it just centers me. Like I've said so many times before, it centers me. It brings me back to where I need to be in this keto life that I love so much. But it was rough. It was rough. Day 1 was horrible. Day 2 sucked a little bit too, but it was better. And then day 3, finally feeling so much better. Last night, I did get the headaches again, sugar withdrawal headaches, but they weren't as bad as they were on day 1. And then today, no headaches at all. So I only had 2 days of headaches. Irritation level was better on day 2, but definitely better than day 1. Day 1 was the absolute worst, and I just had to push through. So yeah, it only took me 3 days to get back mentally. And I'm gonna check my ketones and my glucose tonight to see if I'm in ketosis after 3 days of the egg fast. So we'll see. All right, guys, so let's talk about the results. So the fun part, right? The fun part after a keto egg fast, because if you do it right, it's gonna remove any bloat or water weight that your body is carrying. And if you're carrying a lot, it's gonna remove a lot. And I certainly was. So like I had said, I gained 16 pounds in 2 weeks, which is obviously a lot of water weight. You know, we don't gain that much fat in 2 weeks. And when you're doing keto and you start eating crappy, carby, sugary foods, you're gonna gain weight. So don't let that number scare you. You know, don't let it discourage you and force you to keep eating, make you want to keep, emotionally eating. Just get back on track and do something to shock your body. The keto egg fast is my tool. The keto egg fast always helps me get back on track. It gets me back. And even though it's so difficult, like it was so difficult this time, it gets me back. It gets me back, and it gets me back so quickly. It's just 5 days. 5 days. So do something strict that's going to shock your body. So let's just get into the results. I'm going to share that, and I'm going to share some more of my thoughts. So like I said, I gained 16 pounds, and I started the keto egg fast April 1st at 235, and I weighed in after the 5 days, and I was 222. So I lost 13 pounds on the keto egg fast. 13 pounds gone, just like that. And that is why I say, don't stress about it. Just stand back up, forgive yourself, and then do something about it. Make a plan, do something about it. Find some way to shock your body and get that weight back off and get you back to that place with mental clarity, so you can refocus and concentrate on what is truly important. Because when you are stuck in that place of just wanting to binge and just wanting to feed your addiction, oh gosh, it's a dark and scary place, isn't it? Like if you struggle with food addiction, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. And all you want to do is keep eating, to just keep removing those negative thoughts and to replace the junk going on in your head. And it does temporarily, it does, but then it makes it even worse, and it all comes back, and it's like this vicious cycle. Break the cycle. And that's exactly what I did. I broke the cycle and I got back on track. But man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And now that I'm here, now that I'm back and I'm back to where I need to be, I look back at how I felt, at the end of those 2 weeks and when I first started the egg fast. You feel stuck. Like you feel like you can't move, it's the weirdest feeling. You feel like you're not going to get better. Like you can't get back on track. You feel like a disappointment, a failure, and you feel so defeated. You just got to put one foot in front of the other and just go, no matter how you feel. You just have to do it, because then once you do, and once you push yourself and you force yourself through that, you're going to come out of it. And now that I'm here, I look back and I'm like, it happened so quickly. I came out of it so quickly. Why did I stress about it? Why did I feel so stuck? And that's the addiction. The addiction takes you down, and it makes you feel like you're defeated. And it makes you feel like you can't move and that you can't get out. But I'm telling you guys, you can. So if you feel that right now, if you feel just defeated, like if you feel like you can't do anything right, like you can't do this, like you can't go on, you're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah, we make poor choices. We make unhealthy choices way too much sometimes. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that we start making good choices now. Stop wasting time, I feel like 2 weeks it was a waste of my time. I should not have let it go that long. But I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to beat myself up about it, because it is what it is. I can't change it. I can't change the mistakes that I've made. All I can do is refocus, get back on track, and start rocking my journey once again. So mindset is everything. If you stay in that dark mindset, you're going to stay there for as long as you have it. It's going to keep you there. And you're just going to live in that dark place of feeling like a failure constantly. Stop it. Get out of that mindset. Start filling yourself with positivity by watching other YouTubers that inspire you. There are so many on here. Also, read books that inspire you. Allow God to fill your heart with positivity and His strength. He will give you the strength that you need. We just got to get out of that mindset. Bring yourself out of it. And it's hard. It is freaking hard. But it's not impossible. As you can see, I did it, I didn't want to. I went through that dark transition in the beginning where I didn't want to. I didn't want to come on here and tell everyone that I had failed and that I had gained all that weight. I just wanted to keep feeding my addiction and make myself feel temporarily better. But it just makes us feel that much worse in the end. So stop wasting time and just pick yourselves back up and just keep going. The Keto Egg Fast will always be a tool that I use forever. I will be doing keto, low carb lifestyle for the rest of my life because it works for me. It makes me feel the best. And that's what I'm here for, right? To find something that I can live with for the rest of my life. And I truly am going to live with my food addiction for the rest of my life. I have had it for so long. I'm 41 years old and I have lived with addiction almost my entire life. So I'm gonna live with it forever. But I know I can be stronger than it. I know that I can stop it in its tracks because I've done it so many times. And I know that I can get to a place of managing my addiction and being in control. And when I fall down, not if I fall down, when I fall down again, because it's going to happen, we make mistakes, we're human. I know that I have the strength inside of me, because He helps, to get back up and try again. And the egg fast is always going to be a tool that helps me get there quickly. Yeah, I struggled to get back to this place. And was it worth it? Were the 2 weeks worth it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't want to go that long again. I can't say that it'll never happen, but I'm certainly going to try to stop it, we just have to do our best. We just have to do our best and give ourselves some grace. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and you found value in it. If you did like it, give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to join my support group on Facebook. That link is below. And if you're still watching right now, comment below, excellent. Happy Egg Fast. Bye, guys.